Hola amigos, Johnny here. Just back from the Azores where I saw 4 of the 9 islands, Sao Miguel, Pico, Terceira, and Fayel. But we're going to focus on San Miguel on this video because I saw so much there. Let's start with the Sete Cidades, or which is the island of the 7 tribes, or island of the 7 peoples. It's actually in the center of Ponte Delgado on the westernmost side of the island, and it's in the center of a massive volcanic crater, and it's about 3 miles across. This is actually the most popular attraction on the island, so I got there early in the morning, and it was probably about 9:30, and it was really foggy, and the visibility was just so bad. So I was a little disappointed, and so I drove down into the city, and I had a little bit of lunch at a great restaurant called Lagoa Azul. And if you go, you have got to go to this restaurant, trust me. Luckily, after lunch, things cleared up perfectly, and it was nothing but blue skies. So I got to fly my drone around a little bit and get some great pictures. Next, I went to an area called Ponte Delgado, and it's a set of lava rock formations right on the coast, and in particular, there's a lava arch. So at high tide, it just produces these amazing splashes. Check it out. Next, I visited a lava cave or lava tube called Gruta de Carvo, and it's over 5,400 feet long. So on the flight from Lisbon to San Miguel, Ponte Delgado, I ended up sitting next to this married couple, and they showed me their itinerary for 5 days. And part of their itinerary included a whale watching speedboat tour with less than 20 people on it. And to me, that sounded like something I wanted to do, and it was only 60 euros. So first thing I did was give the company a call to put me on the list. And I ended up being on the same boat as my friends from the flight, so it was fantastic. And as you can see here, we actually got to see 2 different blue whales, which was very rare for this time of year. And then we got to see some dolphins on the ride back in. So obviously on a volcanic island, you're going to find some hot springs and some thermal baths. Well, in the city of Furnas, the first one that I stopped at was Ponte Delgado. These thermal baths are about 102 degrees Fahrenheit, and they're heated water from an iron-rich water spring, and it's known to have therapeutic properties that can revitalize and restore oneself both physically and mentally. Another geothermal pool that I visited was called Terra Nostra, and this pool itself is about 104 degrees Fahrenheit, and it also contains water that is very rich in minerals. But since this water is iron-based and orange in color, and as was the other one, it typically damages your swimwear and your towels. It turns them brown. So I would recommend wearing an old pair and then just throw them away afterwards. But it's definitely worth it. So in the city of Furnas, with all of the volcanic geothermal pools, they make this dish called cozido, and it's cooked in a clay pot in the ground, which is heated by the volcanic stream of heat. It slow cooks for about 6 to 8 hours, and it's wrapped in kale leaf with layers of pork, beef, cabbage, kale, potatoes, yams, carrots, chicken, chorizo, and blood pudding. And yes, I got the okay from my cardiologist to try some. And finally, I drove my car to the top of Mount Brazil, where I flew my drone over the city of Ponte Delgado. And yes, that's me waving. And I wanted to thank everybody for watching, and I appreciate your support. Obrigado. Ciao, ciao.